Do you think that you have to be religious to know the difference between right and wrong?
I'm absolutely certain that you don't have to be religious to know the difference between right and wrong. On today's Best Words, a new poem from Tony Harrison, and he'll be talking about a poem he wrote while he was in Bosnia. To be religious means, in my mind at any rate, that you have to, as it were, go somewhere else to find out about what's right and wrong. You either have to go to somebody who is like a priest or a rabbi, somebody who you regard as some or another more of an expert on right and wrong than you are. And then behind that person, behind the priest or the rabbi or the person who's running the temple or whatever it is, there's something divine, a god or several gods. And that's where you have to go to find out about what's right and wrong. And my way of looking at it is that everybody on earth that we call a human being, all those people, they're all equal. And we're the people who know what's right and wrong. We work that out, what's right and wrong, between us in the way we behave. At the moment, we're sitting here and we're talking to each other, and we're not punching each other, and I'm not biting you, and you're not spitting in my eye, because we've got an agreement that this is the way we're going to talk about things. In an ideal world, wouldn't it be all nice and simple if there could be just one big religious geezer sitting there in the middle who goes, right, on abortion, this is it. And we'd all go, yeah, brilliant, he's got the answers. That would be nice, wouldn't it, some people think. But of course it's just wishful thinking. You know, it doesn't happen that way because, you know, we are in fundamental disagreement. And we have to thrash those things out as human beings.
Wouldn't you like to be able to say, if you do that, you'll go to hell, or in the afterlife, you'll have a lot of suffering?
I'd love to be able to. Absolutely. You know, there's this lovely phrase, isn't it? Curse on you. I curse you for that, you know? I mean, people don't say it very much, but in some of the old religions it exists, you know, and so on. That's just, it's like a story. It's like, you know, I mean, I write stories, you know, I write stories about, you know, little magic things and all sorts of things, you know, children's stories, one sort or another, but that's fun, those are dreams. The hard business of us, me and you, working it out here, working out what to do in a school about, you know, somebody who keeps nicking the footballs, that's the hard stuff. You can't just say, oh, well, in the afterlife he's going to go to hell. He's going to burn, ho, ho, ho. That's dream stuff, that is.